Alright, welcome back to another episode of Bite of Moab. That's right, the G is silent, and today we're checking out Launch Day Dead Space on the Steam Deck, see how it works. I see there's a little question mark there, so we'll go and check, see if we can actually, play it on the Steam Deck. Maybe we can't at the moment, but you know what? We'll find out together. And we'll take this journey together and see what happens. I'm imagining he's going to do EA kind of in between, so let's check it out. Okay, it's loading. That's good. Building shaders. That's always encouraging. I might pause this for a moment so it loads. Okay, after what seemed like a long time, it finally finished building the shaders. Ah, yes. SSDs. Oops. I have it on my SD card, so I guess we'll find out what happens. Yeah, so you might want to look away, kids. Okay, we got some initial stuttering here. Okay, we got 0 frames per second right now and nothing going on. We got music playing in the background, but nothing going on in the main menu. Okay, I might have to cancel this game and open back up again. Wait, no, there it is. Is it? Is it going to load? Oh man, it's slugging along. It's really slugging along. I don't think you want to sit here as I go through each setting, so I'm just going to pause it right now and come back to it a little bit. Okay, I closed out the game, opened back up again, and it's still taking its time when I try to go to the next menu option. Just slugs along. So I accidentally clicked continue and it went up there. So I'm just going to continue this for a time being. Just start the game, see what happens. That's all I can do at this point. Okay, I can change the settings here. Let's go to graphics. FSR balanced. If it's FSR 2.0, I'll probably turn off the FSR here. Graphic quality. Let's just put on low. I've heard people online talk about, the graphics being on high or ultra might be a bit off. So let's just put on low and see what we got. Okay, it's a lot of staticky sound.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
That's her. Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
Ooh.
We're 5 minutes out and you still got that thing on repeat? Guess you really miss her.
I don't know how this is going to be in more of a
Tracked down,
fast-paced
but 6 months apart,
environment if it
nothing fits.
slugs and lags like
It's
that.
rough. Easy to say the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security protocols.
Forewarned is forearmed, Miss Daniels.
So you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice
Nice clean re-entry. Welcome to EJ7.
We just dropped down to 20. I think this is gonna be one of those 30 FPS games, people. Unless you have a high-end PC. I mean, this just came out. It's supposed to have very beautiful-looking graphics on it, and it does right now. Even on low settings, it's really nice looking. If this came out, 5, 6 years ago, we'd say, "Wow, that's incredible looking." But now, it might be a little bit dated if you're looking at the lowest settings here. But if you're on ultra settings, man, I can imagine this is going to be beautiful. Which I might check out on my computer over here. See how that plays.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see your running lights.
But yeah, this
I'll get us in.
this is slugging along quite a bit. I want to check the graphic settings again, see what we got. What if we change this to 50%? Anti-aliasing TAA. Let's do low. Graphic settings. Can we do custom? Oh, it's over here. Let's do low light. Shadow quality, low. Reflection, low. Volumetric quality, low. Ambient occlusion, let's just turn it off. Okay, so we got all that out of the way. Let's click video options. Full screen, monitor 1280. Okay, so that's fine. And yeah, let's see what we got here now.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances.
Oh man, I think it's trying to compile shaders or something. So
Is that what you
this is on the absolute lowest settings right now.
Check your file access.
computer analyst? Comes with the job.
I ran
I'm gonna pause at this time so I can go and check out what the actual
work in the big leagues. You have to play ball.
gameplay would be like. So let's fast forward a bit, shall we? Okay, we're kind of back. Yeah, it's been slugging along like crazy, and it might be honestly because I have it on an SD card as opposed to the SSD on here. So that might be something worth considering when you're trying to install this on a Steam Deck. That if you have the 56 gigabyte or 64 gigabyte model, the lowest tier, you might not be able to play this.
I'm good.
I don't know if we're good or not. Come on, you can do it. Uh-oh. When you hear the music playing and you don't see anything moving, you know
Hey, Johnston.
something's a bit off. Oh man. This is such a promising game as well. It's going to be kind of a slug just to get through the main entry, the main parts. What if I just paused it and see what happens, if that speeds anything up? Yeah, I dropped about, 27% battery. Oh, this is slugging along. I don't know what to say, people. This is just my first initial impressions of this. And honestly, it's very reminiscent of the Gotham Knights when I first tried that out. And I think this has potential for being really great. But I don't know if this will ever get full support for the Steam Deck, to be honest. Not like a Red Dead Redemption would or any other AAA game, because this is, it's a lot of these models inside, it's just high poly count, so I'm sure it's definitely more geared towards next gen and higher end PCs and not really the Steam Deck. But maybe I saw that new handheld 2.0 or something like that came out that's supposed to be a little more powerful than this. But if you're going to get a handheld like that and pay almost like a gaming laptop price, at that point you might as well just go and buy a gaming laptop. But if you had the money to spend on that, then by all means go check it out.
It's my ankle.
But
Be broken.
Shit. But better than a broken neck. Or worse.
man, just
Good call on the stabilizer.
initially right here, if this is any indication of how it's going to play out for the actual shooting parts, then I don't know what to really expect.
Calmed her down. We lost poor Booster.
But
Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and
we'll check it out. Let's
single-layer poison.
see about this stabilizing.
Could be worse, but not much.
Okay, it's kind of gone around 30 FPS now. I mean, even on the lowest settings, it's a beautiful looking game. If you just stop, uh-oh, I stopped in the wrong direction. Now it's froze. But even if you just stop and look at something, it's, you know, it's a nice, beautiful
Isaac,
game.
guess we better go.
Now, if you're going to ask me, is it worth spending $60 on at this point if you only have a Steam Deck, I'm going to have to cautiously advise you against that, because if this is the kind of experience you're going to be getting where it's going to be dropping like crazy, then I think it's not worth spending $60 on if you only have a Steam Deck. Now, if you have a PC or a laptop that's more towards the gaming end, then yeah, you could probably grab it and probably have a great time with it. But for it to be just purely on the Steam Deck, it's going to be hard to get into 30 and 40, 45 FPS consistently. So that's just something to really be aware of.
Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from acting chief engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't read security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Man, that random freezing, that's annoying. Imagine you're fighting the bosses on here or fighting the hordes of the undead alien enemies. That's going to be a bit difficult.
Someone left in a hurry.
But if you bought it on Steam, you know, like I did, you can return it within 2 hours, I do believe. So that's something to really consider. If you bought it just with the Steam Deck in mind and you have no other option except for the Steam Deck, I'd probably hold off on that and maybe refund your money until they come out with different patches that possibly optimize this. Yeah, now we're down to 0 FPS. At least it looks pretty while you're frozen, but yeah, that's what it is. So this is just my first impressions. Obviously, I haven't gotten to the combat yet or gotten into anything deeper in the game. You know, I might continue playing this on the PC, my PC, see if it's still has any kind of these weird issues going on. But yeah, this is what happened so far. Just in the first, 10, 13 minutes of playing this is what happens. If this isn't kind of any indication for any other games, I don't know. I can't honestly recommend this at this point for just Steam Deck users. For PC users, go ahead. But Steam Deck users, I'd hold off on it until you get more optimization for it. I mean, right now it shows 40 FPS, but when you start to move and go through here, yes, he just dropped down to 20. That constant back and forth, up and down FPS is just annoying as all get out. So, yeah, that's my initial impression so far. I'd hold off on it unless it's on a sale and you want to try it. Get it on Steam so you can refund it if you find out that doesn't really work for you. So, If you buy it on a third-party store like Green Man Gaming or Humble Bundle or anything like that, you probably won't be able to return it. I don't know what their return policy is. So there you go. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, all that fun stuff. So hope you have a great one and take care.